It was after midnight in a quiet Florida neighborhood. The streets were empty, the world asleep. But at a community pool on Sacramento Street, a nightmare was unfolding, one that no child should ever have to endure. Deputies would later describe it as nothing short of horrific. And when you hear the details, you'll understand why. Before we dive into this chilling case, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to Crime Pulse America. Your support helps us continue to bring you real crime stories from across the country, stories that must be told. On September 24th, just before 1:30 in the morning, Hillsborough County deputies rushed to a community pool in Valrico, Florida. There, on the pool deck, they found 24-year-old Shaniece Willingham. But the real shock wasn't seeing her, it was learning what she had allegedly just done. Moments earlier, Shaniece's relatives had pulled her 3 young children, an 8-month-old baby, a 2-year-old toddler, and a 3-year-old, from the water. The kids had been rushed to a nearby home, shivering and terrified. They had almost drowned at the hands of the one person who was supposed to love and protect them most, their mother. Investigators quickly pieced together what happened that night. It all began at her parents' home, where Shaniece lived with her children. After an argument, she left with her kids in the middle of the night. But instead of calming down, she made a series of decisions that nearly turned deadly. On Instagram, Shaniece reportedly posted chilling videos, saying this was her last goodbye. In one clip, she declared she couldn't take it anymore. She said she loved her children, but she couldn't leave them behind, because in her mind, no one else could care for them. She added that they would be safe with God. Those words, captured in her own voice, sent panic through the family. Terrified, relatives rushed to the community pool. What they saw was every parent's worst nightmare. Shaniece allegedly throwing her children into the water one by one, then jumping in herself. According to witnesses, she held her kids under the water, trying to drown them. But fate had other plans. Family members intervened just in time, pulling the children to safety. If they hadn't been there, this story would have ended in 3 small coffins. Instead, fire personnel were able to evaluate the children, and miraculously, they had no serious injuries. They survived. When deputies questioned Shaniece, her words were chilling. She admitted she wanted to kill her children and herself at the same time. She even described using a rope to tie herself and the children together, so they could all drown together. Imagine hearing that from a mother of 3. A woman who should have been their protector, their safe place, was instead planning their final moments. Sheriff Chad Chronister didn't hold back his emotions when speaking about the case. He called the incident nothing short of horrific. His words captured what many of us feel hearing this story: the fear and betrayal these innocent children must have felt at the hands of the one person meant to love, care for, and protect them is unimaginable. And he's right. Think about it. These children, 8 months, 2 years, 3 years old, too young to understand why the woman they trusted most was holding them underwater. Too young to comprehend the betrayal. All they knew was fear, confusion, and the struggle to survive. Shaniece Willingham was taken into custody that night. She now faces 3 counts of attempted murder. But the question that lingers is, how did it come to this? Was it untreated mental illness? Was it despair? Or was it something darker? Cases like this force us to look at the fragile line between love and destruction. We often hear about parents doing the unthinkable, convincing themselves that death is a twisted form of protection. But for the victims, for these children, there is no explanation that can erase the trauma. No reason that can undo what they experienced in those terrifying moments. And yet, there's a haunting irony here. Shaniece said she loved her children so much she couldn't leave them behind. But real love means fighting for your children's future, not stealing it away. Real love means protecting them at all costs, not becoming the danger they need protection from. Thankfully, this time, intervention came in time. The children survived. They'll live to grow older, to heal, and hopefully to find safety and love in the arms of people who will never betray them again. But the scars of that night, emotional scars, may take a lifetime to heal. Stories like these remind us of something important. If someone you know shows signs of despair, if they talk about harming themselves or others, take it seriously. Speak up. Call for help. Sometimes just one action can save lives. As for Shaniece Willingham, her future now lies in the hands of the justice system. But no matter what happens in court, her children will forever remember the night their own mother nearly took their lives. If this case shocked you as much as it shocked us, don't forget to like this video and share it. These stories need to be told because awareness is the first step to prevention. And if you want more real-time updates and deep dives into true crime cases across America, subscribe to Crime Pulse America and support our work. Together, we can shine a light on